scared. Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are doing the job which I am most terrified about, and that is putting the roof vent on. I am most terrified of doing this because we have to cut a giant hole in the roof of the van, and if that goes wrong, I'm not really sure what we do to correct it. I'm going to put this roof vent on. This is the Flettner 2000. I went for this because it doesn't require any power, and I don't currently have power in the van. Next year I might upgrade to the Max Air fan, which is the 12 volt one that everybody has. It seems to be the most popular. But for now, we're going to go for this one because, yeah, doesn't require any power. Seems like quite a straightforward process to put it on the van. So, yeah, wish me luck.
Show you quickly. So
yeah.
This is on just like max setting.
Okay.
It's normal. You push that this way, that's to tighten or to drill. That way, reverse.
So, and it's lefty loosey, righty tighty.
It's the opposite. I guess you click the side you want to go.
Yeah, but it's moving.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Yeah. Okay, cool.
So the first thing you need to know is how to put the bit in, and how you do that basically is by choosing a direction and like cupping
the other way, holding it the other way.
Well, it depends. So if it's going right, it's going to tighten, and you tighten until you get that sound, that little click.
Yeah.
And then to loosen, you hold it again and go the other way.
Okay, can I try that?
Yeah.
Okay, right, so. Okay, yeah. And then you click it the other way.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what was the thing you missed? Till it clicks.
Yeah.
Is when you know it's tight.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll show you how to do this with a drill bit.
Okay.
This is obviously a little bit dangerous comparatively. So you want to tighten. You just want to get it roughly in there.
Yeah.
Sort of in the middle. And then you're going to hold that whilst holding the bit just gently.
Yeah.
Until it gets kind of tight.
Yeah.
And then you can hold the chuck.
Oh, okay.
And you hold it till it clicks.
Until it clicks.
And then that is not going anywhere now. That's
Okay.
fully gripped and it's not going to come loose.
Okay, so can you take it, show me how you would then take it out?
Same idea.
Yeah.
Don't touch the drill bit while it's tight.
Okay.
And then you can do that.
Oh,
Because
okay.
it obviously loose, it only needs to be just loose. So. Yeah.
Okay.
So this is why when you're wearing gloves, because you could obviously catch your hand with the drill.
Okay, so you put that in and you hold it loose.
Yeah.
Oh, it's quite hard actually, isn't it? Which way is it going now? So it needs to go the other way.
Yeah.
So you put it in.
Yeah.
So it's loose.
Yeah. Until it grips, but it's not in tight, then you can just hold the chuck.
And then do that.
Now hold it sort of.
Ah!
Yeah.
Oh my god, that noise is horrible.
It's quite fun though.
Okay, and then to take it out, you just.
A little more, but yeah.
Oh, and then like that.
Yep.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's easy, right? The principles of drilling are quite easy.
Yeah.
You want to line up and be true.
Like you wouldn't want to be going in. You want to be like above it, don't you?
Yeah, you want to basically be as perpendicular as you
Yeah.
can, so there's no other directions involved.
Yeah.
And you might kind of do like a little guide to give you somewhere that helps a lot. We'll probably do that with the metal. But aside from that, you kind of want to go keep it pretty fast, but you just push in and out.
And you're pushing down.
Pushing down as straight as I can, even force.
Okay.
So again, we'll do this way. So again, to get that to go in, you need to. It's not going to give you the force.
Okay. Yeah.
So you want to be, again, I'm straight.
Yeah.
Get that little guide hole.
Yeah.
And obviously keep your hand away from everything. And then again, straight, push through. So I'm just going full power there, and then I keep it on to get it out as well, because it'll get stuck otherwise.
Yeah.
If you just try to pull that back
when
out.
you pull it out, okay.
Yeah, if I just did that, you could end up breaking the drill bit, especially in metal.
Okay.
That's basically it. So let's try and get the guide hole. So if you come down and try and just push and squeeze and get like a couple mil in, that's your guide hole.
Okay. Oh my god. Okay, so my other hand goes here, like this?
Just to brace yourself and help you keep straight. So I'm looking, that looks very straight, yeah. Perfect.
Like that?
Yeah, so you can take that out. So a lot of like people when they're working and stuff, they'll just go through, make all the guide holes and then go back through and just plug.
Okay, so now there's a guide hole. I put it in the guide hole.
Yeah. Nice and straight.
And I've got to push down.
Push down, get it at full speed, keep going through. Good.
I drilled a hole.
So you noticed that when it went through, you weren't quite expecting it. I did see it wobbling a bit.
So I got this 3/8 of an inch ratchet handle and the deep socket set from the range. You need a 13mm socket bit to get that first nut out, and they were around £13 combined. Then you can use a screwdriver to get the first nut out. To be honest with you, I was a bit confused in this, but I did get them both off eventually. Now, my flettner came with a sticker that you can stick on the roof. If yours doesn't, you can print off the same sticker just on plain paper, cut it out, and just use tape or something to stick it to the roof.
I don't want to do it. I'm scared.
Right. Oh my god.
Nice and straight, make sure you're getting that force above it to push down.
Oh my god. Okay, come on back.
Easy. Easy.
Okay.
I'm sure that was on the money, right?
Now I'm using a 5mm metal drill bit here. It says on the instructions to use a 5.5, but I didn't have that in my set. But we thought it would be fine because we're using M4 bolts, which means that they're 4mm wide. And I got these in both 20mm and 25mm length because I wasn't sure which would be best. And I got them with locking nuts. I got those just from a local hardware store. They were like 10p per nut and per bolt, so definitely check out any local hardware stores that you've got. Now I did also buy 75mm long screws because in case I want to use the extender, because I'm unsure of what I'm going to put on the roof of the van, so I'll come back to that in a later video. You can see here I'm like relieved that all of the bolts fit in. That was because my drill holes were a little bit skew width. Then I went in with a 10mm metal drill bit. The important thing here is that the drill bit here needs to be wider than your jigsaw blade. That's because you're making the holes to put the jigsaw blade in to cut the larger hole. I will drop a link below to the flettner videos on YouTube that I watched preparing to do this, and also another video by another creator who goes through it really thoroughly, and it's just a bit more enjoyable to watch than the flettner official videos. Now once you've done those two holes, you want to go in with the jigsaw. Now I got the Bosch jigsaw from Argos on sale for around £50, and that's because I already had the battery with my drill. Now yeah, unfortunately my phone did die and delete all the footage of me using the jigsaw. But here's some footage that my partner got. I used the metal blades for the jigsaw from Wix, and they were around £5. Yeah, that's true. So we're doing. Wow, this is really good. After that, I just went in with a metal file. I got this from my local hardware store. Again, I think it was around £3. And the important thing here is that it has a rounded edge. And as you can see in the videos before, we also stuck a plastic bag underneath before we drilled any of the holes so that we could catch any metal filings. After I'd done that, I went in with some hammerite paint. I got this from B&Q for around £14, and you can see we actually did make quite a lot of mess on the roof with the jigsaw. If I was going to do this again, I would put some masking tape down or some tape to protect the roof, and I will go in and use some of this paint on those wider scratches. At this point though, it was getting late in the day and I just wanted to coat the stuff that would be underneath the actual vent itself so that we could get the vent on, there wouldn't be a hole in the van overnight.
I think they just, when I've seen videos of people do it, they just do this. It doesn't have to be loads, does it?
I wouldn't have thought so.
Especially for that little foam boy.
Yeah. You're going to end up with it squishing out everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, and we actually don't want it out too much by the screws because we want to be able to take those off, don't we?
Yeah.
I guess we'll just smush it down. Like that. Anything else right?
Mhm.
Cool.
That's a good one.
Cool.
And then you're going to put more of that on top when you fit it.
Yeah, that's what it says to do anyway.
The sealant I'm using here is the Sikaflex 522. Everybody who does van conversions seems to use a Sikaflex. They do have different numbers. I couldn't work out for the life of me what the different numbers meant, so I just went for the 522. I got it off Amazon for around £12. I think it's normally about £15. And I think the importance of the Sikaflex is because it's both waterproof and UV resistant, so it's good for being on the roof of a van. Lots of sealants that you'll find in B&Q will just be waterproof, but they won't have that UV resistance. And I got a sealant gun from B&Q for around £5. Then I just taped in the base here, you can see, and this was really a two-person job, to be honest with you. My partner was on the roof with a screwdriver, I was underneath here holding the nut. We actually found it easier to hold the nut in place and tighten the screw. Now we haven't tightened this completely because we're still unsure whether this bit will come off if we use the extender, but again we just wanted it all to be fixed and in place so that it wasn't going anywhere until we make that decision. Like I say, I can't remember if we use the 20mm or the 25mm bolts here, but whatever fits so that you can still clip on the next bit.
On that. And then click that into place, I think.
And once I'd clipped on the vent, the last thing to do was get back on the roof and put the final piece in, and then try and get those two nuts back in place. Now again, you're meant to be able to use a screwdriver to tighten the first one and the ratchet to tighten the second one. I couldn't really get on with that. It was a bit of trial and error. Eventually both of them did get screwed on and it did get tight, but you're basically looking for it to not have any movement up and down, I think. And yeah, there's me looking very chuffed with how it turned out. Make sure you catch us for the next video.